What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
Joe Parker represent YSM Sports Media. Yo, this is a special day, right? I have a guest. I'm privileged to bring my man Jalik, the student. What's good, Jalik?
What's popping, man?
I've been challenged.
Tell him what it is. He been ducking me for the last couple Sundays. Finally, he got the nerve. Finally, he got the nerve to come on here and debate me. It is what it is.
I've been challenged by my man Jalik for a debate. Now, this wasn't going to be the original topic that we were going to debate, but that's kind of like it's a moot point. So we're going to discuss something that we've discussed over the phone before. Terence Crawford, and where does he rank all time? How would he fare against the top welterweights of the past?
Yeah. And he's still.
I thought you was off the grid, bro. That don't look like off the grid.
This is off the grid, man. I'm halfway there. Okay. I can make it to Mexico and Canada.
My man. All right, so yeah, that's the topic we're going to be debating. How does Terence Crawford fare against the other welterweights? Now, to be fair, we'll lay out some ground rules. It's going to be 12-round fights. It's not fair to measure Terence Crawford in 15 rounds when we've never seen him in 15 rounds. All right, so we're going to rock out for 2 minutes apiece, uninterrupted. You say your piece, I say my piece, and we'll let the viewers determine who won each round. Sound good?
Yes, you can do a corporate style. You want to do corporate style, or we can freestyle. It's up to you.
I mean, I don't want it to be a situation where we're talking over each other.
I won't talk over you. I'll let you go. We can do a hip hop style. I won't talk over you. So, do you think he can hang with Oscar, Shane Mosley, Trinidad, Thomas Hearns? Do you think he can hang with them?
That's what we're gonna find out. Right? All right, so who do you want to start off with first?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya. Tell me why I'm going to take the position of Oscar De La Hoya. I think Oscar De La Hoya beats Terence Crawford.
Okay.
And we're talking about the best 147-pound version of Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Okay. And not this Terence Crawford, but the best Terence Crawford that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Dre, I'm chilling, man. I've been good, man. Thanks for asking. All right, Lee, start it off. Why does Terence Crawford win?
First of all, let's just go back to Oscar. I've been watching Oscar. I remember he won a gold medal winner. Now let's break down his 147 wins. All of them against big names was controversial. Now, when you fight in Crawford, you can't really make too many mistakes, and he doesn't have. He fights vulnerable a little bit. He doesn't have the greatest defense, but one thing he does do, he dominates the rounds. So we all know he fought Sweet Pea, controversial. He really lost and got dropped. Sweet Pea, a 135-pounder, he a nice body puncher, but he ain't cracking like Terence Crawford is at 147, who, by the way, he hasn't been a decision since 7 years. 7 years since he won a decision. So you take that fight with Pernell Whitaker, you take the fight with Ike Quartey, where that was controversial, and then he lost to Shane Mosley. So in all of his big fights, he never really showed up. He was solid at 140, 135. He did fight a lot of top names, but he wasn't top of the league echelon. He was more popular than he was being good. Now, he had some skills, nice little footwork, but at the end of the day, Crawford could beat him on a back foot, and he can definitely walk him down and possibly get a stoppage. Easy.
Okay. All right, so Oscar De La Hoya. While you're right in Oscar De La Hoya wins, a couple of them are controversial, especially the one with Ike Quartey and the one with Pernell Whitaker. Now, Felix Trinidad, I feel like Oscar De La Hoya beat Felix Trinidad, kind of let that one get away from him. As far as Chavez, I think Chavez had about 100 fights. He was in his mid-30s, but I think that one was at 147 pounds. And who was the other good win? Obakar, don't really consider that a good win.
Obakar, yeah. Obakar will be like Andre.
Oh, and there's the fights with Shane Mosley, which has been proven Shane was doping, right? The reason why I think Oscar De La Hoya wins is a couple of reasons. First, Terence Crawford normally has a big reach advantage over his opponents. Oscar De La Hoya got like 73 inch, 73 and a half. It's fairly close.
He's like 70.
Oscar De La Hoya and Terence Crawford share some similar dimensions. Both of them were smaller fighters that moved up, but Oscar De La Hoya is taller. Great jab, great left hook. Terence Crawford has shown his propensity to not being able to parry a jab out of the orthodox stance. Oscar De La Hoya is a big puncher with a granite chin, right? So Terence Crawford has stopped everybody at 147 pounds, but Oscar De La Hoya only got stopped at 100 at the middleweight limit to a body shot.
He quit, but go ahead. He quit. Go.
You call it what you want, but a bigger man sat him down. And I don't see this situation where Terence Crawford is going to be able to stop Oscar De La Hoya, nor outpoint him for 12 rounds, being that Oscar De La Hoya is a master at winning rounds without really doing much. He's a master at that. So
because of who? The judges, right?
Call it what you want. Call it what you want.
That's the judges.
Call it what you want.
The judges. He literally don't his and to be honest with you, I was brainwashed too. That's why I'm each fight now. Jaguar, chill out. Jaguar, place. Hold on, let me get my Jaguar, place. I was brainwashed to think that he just beat Trinidad so easy.
It wasn't easy.
If you watch the fight, if you really watch the fight without Jim Lampley on it was either a draw. I can see how Trinidad actually won. You can box, but you can't literally run like you're afraid. He literally ran like he was afraid. Like, what's up with that?
That's the thing.
If he don't got heart, you're not gonna beat Crawford, bro.
He was up.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't really up.
Definitely a mistake. But like I said, Oscar De La Hoya piston jab. Can Terence get past it? Can Terence hurt Oscar De La Hoya? Never really seen people hurt Oscar De La Hoya.
That's Oscar De La Hoya. To say he got a solid chin, granite chin is
granite chin.
No, granite chin is Hagler. They ain't getting dropped. Floyd got a granite chin. He got a solid chin because he got dropped a couple times.
He got dropped a couple times, but never was
135.
More so flash knockdowns than anything. We've seen Terence Crawford wiggle it just a little bit by much smaller men than Oscar De La Hoya.
Let me ask you this: You think Pernell Whitaker cracking more than Bud? Come on, bro. He don't got more power than Bud, bro.
Pernell can punch
at the lower weights, and he a good body puncher, and he got a nice jab, but he ain't cracking like Crawford, bro. It's literally been 7 years since.
But we also, when you pointed out the controversial wins from Oscar De La Hoya, you have to acknowledge that the competition was light years better than what Terence Crawford's faced at 147 pounds.
So he fought Pernell Whitaker in 97. So homeboy was a pro for 13 years. That started off at lightweight. So if you losing to a guy that's fading in his career, you're not beating no prime Bud Crawford, bro. From Nebraska, I'm telling you that, bro.
I'm stating something that I don't even think you can argue with. The competition that Oscar De La Hoya faced at 147 pounds is nowhere near the competition that Terence Crawford faced.
Now he about to face Errol Spence. Who Oscar De La Hoya fought at 147 that's better than Errol Spence?
A bunch of dudes.
Who? Ike Corte better than Errol Spence?
No.
Who better than him?
Chavez is better than him. Sweet Pea's better than him. Shane's better. We said historically. No. Historically, who's better? They've had better careers than Errol Spence Jr.
No. Shane Mosley.
Terence Crawford had a better career than Errol Spence Jr.
Listen, Earl Spence. Listen to me, Mill. Shout out to Mill. Make sure y'all smash the thumbs up. My man is grinding. This my boy. I'm about to teach him a lesson though. Listen, Ike Corte is not Errol Spence Jr. 135 original Chavez Sr. is not Errol Spence Jr. Motor City Obakar is not Errol Spence Jr. And y'all already know I got almost $1,000 on Bud knocking.
You're speaking like he's already beaten them. You have one guy.
But Shane Mosley is not better than Errol Spence.
Historically is it? Shane Mosley, what is he? A 4-division world champion?
Who did Shane Mosley beat, bro?
He beat a bunch of dudes.
He beat Oscar De La Hoya the first time. Who else he beat?
He beat Oscar De La Hoya. You want to talk about 35? You talking about 47 and up?
47 and up.
All right, so 47 and up. 47 and up. He beat Oscar. He beat I don't really consider Mayorga much of nothing. Antonio Margarito. It was somebody else I'm missing, Leak.
He beat Fernando Vargas, who was kind of I like Fernando Vargas, but none of those guys. None of those guys is Errol Spence. You know what I mean? So to say the competition is way out there, I couldn't really see that.
He hasn't even faced Errol Spence yet.
Okay.
He hasn't faced Errol Spence yet. So you even mentioning Errol Spence, even though historically all the guys that I named were better than Errol Spence, had better careers, even at Errol Spence's age, they were all-time greats. Sweetie, all-time great. Chavez, all-time. These guys were already Hall of Famers by the time they were Spence's age.
So once you gotta, he's set to fight him. So if you talking about,
but he hasn't faced him yet.
Okay, but you saying his resume, you saying his level of competition was way higher, and I was saying how Ike Corte, Ike Corte would be like me. You think Ike Corte beat Mean Machine? Be honest.
Yes.
You think Ike Corte beat Mean Machine? I'm not sure about that. And I like Ike Corte. He had a nice job, but he always fade at the end. He always come up just short. He fight like your boy Erzlani Laura. He fight like he the A side in his own country.
He'll beat Mean Machine, bro. Mean Machine had a controversial fucking draw against Ray Robinson.
Ray Robinson is solid, and he's southpaw.
Ray Robinson is solid, but he not no fucking Ike Corte.
Ike Corte got a nice little jab, bro.
Come on, man.
He got a nice jab, and
the reality is you have to give him credit for people he's faced. And at 147 pounds, if we match up all of his fights at 147 pounds, they come nowhere near the talent that Oscar De La Hoya has faced at 147 pounds.
I give you Shane Mosley. He was popular. Ike Corte, Obakar, and Tito Trinidad. He did.
Let's go. Let's go run. Let's go fight for fight.
Yeah, but guess what? He lost. He always come up short though.
When you face, not always.
He always come up short.
When you face the best, there's times you're gonna come up short. You don't wait till you're 36 years old to fight a Hall of Famer.
But in a way though, so Shane Mosley is overrated. Like I said, his biggest wins he lose, and then he was on PBC.
Shane Mosley is still better than anybody Terence Crawford has ever faced.
No, if Shane Mosley was fighting right now, he just fast. He don't got no defense. Like his IQ is not even smart. And then Shane Mosley, Jaguar sit.
Salute to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shane Mosley. Do you? Let me ask you this:
Good.
Do you think Shane Mosley would beat Virgil Ortiz right now, or Boots?
Yes.
You think he'd beat Boots?
I said Virgil Ortiz.
You think he'd beat Errol Spence? Because we gotta agree that Errol Spence is much better than Vernon Forrest, right? Which is Al Heyman's first fighter. I seen both fights. He dominated him with a jab, and he went to the body. Come on, man. Stop playing with Shane Mosley, bro.
Vernon Forrest, I think you're overlooking the dimensions. Vernon Forrest was what, 6'1"? But much longer man than 5'9", bro.
But his arms was around the same length. So it's all about your arm
Yo,
length. Crawford
Mosley had a chin. Mosley was fast. Mosley had pop. Like, Lee, come on, man.
he was popular. I used to like Shane Mosley, but then when you really learn about, popularity is just like the music industry. A lot of people is more popular, but popularity don't equate to being better. We all know this.
Lee,
we all know this, bro.
Look at some of the things that Oscar De La Hoya brings to the table against Terence Crawford.
Okay.
Oscar De La Hoya, fast hands, feet not so fast. Feet was solid, but really fast hands, power, great jab, great left hook, solid body punching, good chin.
Okay.
Experienced.
Okay.
How does Terence Crawford get by that jab?
Experience? I mean, how he get by that jab the same way
he struggled with jabs a lot worse than Oscar De La Hoya.
Struggle with jab? How does he struggle with jabs when he has no controversial decisions? All his decisions is
I'm talking about the actual fight. Out of the orthodox, Terence Crawford gets hits with jabs, bro. That's why he switches southpaw, because he controls the distance better.
Doesn't that mean that you're smart though? Isn't that an adjustment? Because some people get hit with jabs and they don't know how to stop.
True.
So that's good.
Oscar De La Hoya was successful against southpaws too.
Against what southpaw? Don't tell me. Don't tell me some more. He really lost, man. I seen the fight, bro. Jaguar, cut it. Cut it.
All right.
Let me put him back in the crate. Go ahead. Put him back in the crate.
All right. Everybody in the chat, you rate who won that round? Oscar De La Hoya, Terence Crawford. I feel like we need to have more debates like this as opposed to, A side, B side.
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah. I don't care about that. I don't care I just want to see the fights, bro.
All right, Lee. Who's next?
Once Errol, are you gonna give Errol Spence his credit when he stopped Earl and we got 34 days? Are you gonna give him his credit, or how you going?
I'm gonna give him his credit. I ain't got nothing against Terence Crawford.
Okay, because it sounds like you think Shane Mosley, who like he got Oscar and then his PEDs. Like I said, I like Shane, but I keep it a buck. He overrated.
Yeah, but me bigging up, I'm just analyzing like the fight. I'm not trying to take anything away from either guy. I'm just saying exactly why I think this guy is better than that guy. I got nothing against Terence Crawford.
Shane Mosley had fast hands, his defense. That would actually be an entertaining fight. He would push Crawford. He would push Crawford. Crawford probably make it.
Shane, because
about Shane Crawford,
Shane wasn't in my 5.
Shane. One thing about Crawford, he don't mind making it boring. See, fighters, if y'all listen, if you try to fight for the crowd, bro, that'll get you beat, bro. Sometimes you got to make it boring. And it's crazy when he fought Postal, people was like it was boring, but he dropped Postal 2 times. So the more aggressive you are, the worse it get. Like I can see him doing Shane Mosley if he get out of hand. He can do him like he done Felix Diaz. I can see him like he done Felix Diaz and cut him up. But Shane, like I said, Shane was tough. He got dropped by he got dropped by De La Hoya, right? I mean, Manny Pacquiao dropped him, right?
Yeah.
So he can be.
Oh, actually, he dropped Manny Pacquiao, didn't he?
Nah. He liked to hit the dance floor.
It was a bullshit stoppage. Oh man, salute to my man Boxing Gems, man. My man with the $20 super chat. Salute to you, Boxing Gems.
Boxing Gems. Shout out to Boxing Gems Film Study.
Yo, all right. So let's go to one of the big dogs, man. It's a conversation that we had.
Okay.
Let's go to my all-time favorite welterweight that I feel like is the father of the modern-day welterweight.
Okay.
A lot of dudes like Jaron Ennis. I feel like he's the first Jaron Ennis. Like the what did they call him? The template?
Yeah.
Leonard.
The pioneer.
Ray Leonard.
Ray Leonard.
Ray Leonard versus Terence Crawford. Why does Terence Crawford win, Lee?
Let me stylistically break it down too.
Come on, give it to me.
You said, and this will be at 12 rounds?
12 rounds.
Now, most people that's looking at this, a lot of people, before I go, a lot of us are brainwashed. So we automatically, in every sport, we automatically just think the people from back in the day, because they fought 15 rounds and they was fighting 10 times, that they will automatically win. But when fights, you gotta, like my film study, you gotta break the fights down. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard, he fast. His defense wasn't the greatest. Now we look at a fight. Let's look at it when he won the belt against Wilfredo Benitez. That looked like it's like they had a silent agreement to be like a sparring session. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they stopped the fight too early. The fight was in the last round. I don't know why they stopped the fight, but I guess that propelled him. Now I can tell you from the door that now resume wise for Ray Leonard, then we know that one. And I'm not no dummy on that one. Ray Leonard is different. He beat Thomas Hearns, Duran. Well, he lost to Duran.
But he beat him.
Right. He lost to Duran. So if you lose to Duran and you get a sparring session with Wilfredo Benitez, I think Crawford is better than Wilfredo Benitez in Duran at 147. Yeah. I think so.
If you want to say,
I think he can get
Duran. You want to say he's better than Duran at 47.
At 47, yeah. At 47, maybe at 135, he probably would get Crawford, because Crawford was kind of drained at 135, but at 147, homeboy is naturally filling out. And we know once you quit one time, hey, you quit one time like that, bro. And Wilfredo Benitez, am I lying? Wilfredo Benitez beat Duran, right? He beat him. Now, Wilfredo Benitez have a different style. He got like a slick style.
Very slick.
He's not as what you call it? He's not as offensively. He's not as dynamic as Crawford. Because the thing about Crawford with him, he's like a fighter that boxes. A lot of people that box and then they learn how to fight. He fight first, and then he learn how to box and he learn how to channel it. So on the fly, he can come up with certain things. So to beat him, you really gonna have to really be on your A game. And I don't think Wilfredo Benitez would have done that. I think he at least decision with Wilfredo Benitez. Benitez did have some defense. And Roberto Duran. So Sugar Ray Leonard right there. It's 12 rounds. I can see him winning. I can see him definitely. I can see how he can pull off it would be an upset because Ray Leonard would be the favorite. Ray Leonard could be the favorite. He gonna have to walk Ray Leonard down though. What you think? He gonna have to walk Ray Leonard down though.
Sugar Ray Leonard stops Terence Crawford.
Okay, break it down.
Okay, so Terence Crawford, really good fighter, has never seen anything like a Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard is big welterweight. What was Leonard, about 5'10"? Now, Terence Crawford does have the reach advantage, but Ray Leonard, fast, bigger puncher, while not as physically strong as Terence Crawford. I got Terence Crawford being like stronger in the clinch. Like Terence Crawford is a physically strong guy, but he doesn't have the pop that Ray Leonard has, right? Just like Terence Crawford, Ray Leonard could box off the back foot, or Ray Leonard could come and get you. One of the best combination punchers ever to exist, and probably the best finisher at 147 pounds, something that Terence Crawford is known for. Ray Leonard will go and get you, right? So we've seen Ray Leonard be down on the cards, walk down Tommy Hearns, and then get a stoppage. Terence Crawford, dog. Really just violent puncher when he gets you hurt. But in those exchanges, Terence Crawford always seems to want to get his get back. You cannot operate like that with a destroyer of worlds like a Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard will dominate those exchanges and put Terence Crawford on his ass. And we all know how Terence Crawford legs react to when he gets hurt.
Homeboy hit the dance floor too, though. Ray Leonard can take a shot, but he hit the dance floor too. Maybe I know he hit the dance floor at least a couple times in his career. Tommy Hearns dropped him in the second fight. So he was getting outboxed by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns, the thing about Tommy Hearns, he just can't handle pressure too good, and he don't know how to clinch. I'm surprised they didn't go over that. It's like he get a deer in the headlights fight. He's supposed to win that fight, bro. He choked at the end. You got like 1 round left. You got to know how to clinch. You see Floyd know how to clinch, and he dog walk Shane Mosley. So why he don't know how to clinch like that? I don't know what's up with Tommy Hearns, but I like Tommy Hearns, but he blew that.
Hey, Buckham, I'm talking about physically stronger. Terence Crawford is really there's one thing of being a puncher, and there's one thing like physical strength. Terence Crawford is physically stronger than a lot of dudes, man.
He is. He is physically stronger.
I definitely see Ray Leonard boxing in the beginning part, catching Terence Crawford with a good shot, and a fight breaking out. And I just see it being a whole bunch of 50-50 exchanges. Terence Crawford is not faster than Ray Leonard. Terence Crawford,
he got great timing though, and he punched with you though.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to put it like this, you're not going to be throwing combinations with Terence Crawford. That would be stupid. He's going to get clipped, bro.
No.
Ray Leonard would get clipped.
Ray Leonard's shit is going to get moved faster. Ray Leonard and Terence Crawford's hand speed is nowhere near each other's.
But it's timing beats speed though. So you can't be throwing combinations with a guy that's going to punch with you on the fly and physically strong. You know what I mean? They both can clip each other, but that'll be a good fight. I can see a draw too. I can see a draw, bro.
It's either a wide unanimous decision or Terence Crawford gets put to bed, because nobody can steal rounds like Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard can throw 6 or 7 punches, don't even land. The judges.
No, but you gotta put it like this though. You gotta put it like this. What top southpaws Ray Leonard beat? What top southpaws he beat? Duran. He didn't. I don't know no top southpaws that he beat though. So when homeboy switched to southpaw, it's a whole new different ballgame, especially with him being able to fly. Like him and Ray Leonard would be a classic.
Marvin Hagler.
Marvin Hagler, yeah. Well, at 160. That was controversial.
Okay. So, all right. So you talking about what southpaws he beat at 47?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Any other stories in there?
I don't know about any southpaws at 47.
Yeah. That would be a shootout, bro.
But it's proven that he can fight it. But it's proven that he can fight a southpaw because he beat arguably one of the greatest southpaws of all time. Bigger fighter, bigger puncher.
Controversial, yeah.
Controversial, but that happens when you fight the best.
Homeboy, his footwork ain't like Crawford though. He bigger, so it's a little different. Crawford can move around that ring, bro.
I agree.
And if fight break out, that's Crawford know how to move that ring. He's smart, bro. His IQ is top of the leagues, and we know IQ is better than skills too. You know what I mean?
You talking about arguably the greatest boxing IQ to ever exist? One of the top 10.
Ray Leonard? Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So that would be. I would have loved to see that one. But he would definitely be able to compete back in the day. He got the old school vibes. He can definitely win belts back in the day at 147. Yeah.
Against who?
And he go beat it. Iran, Benitez. If he fought homeboy a couple times, he ain't gonna lose every time to Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't know. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't gonna lose every time to Ray Leonard, bro.
Ray Leonard beats Terence Crawford every time.
No. We already spoken that he didn't beat Ray Leonard ain't beat no top southpaws, no top leg southpaws. So homeboy can fight.
Okay, well, I can tell you that Terence Crawford
Terence stronger.
Terence Crawford has never beaten an elite fighter at 147 pounds.
Stronger than team up. What you think Crawford can do?
Terence Crawford has never beaten, with that same logic, Terence Crawford has never beaten an elite level fighter at 147 pounds, let alone orthodox or southpaw.
We'll see. Based on styles, physical strength, southpaw, his reach is like the same as Ray Leonard's. He physically stronger than Duran and smarter. He ain't gonna quit.
No, he gonna get stopped.
Duran quit, so nah. I don't see no stopping. Not like that.
Terence Crawford is too much of a dog, right? Ray Leonard is going to frustrate him. Right? Everybody talks about.
I've never seen Crawford frustrated. Never. What fight that he fought where he was frustrated, Mill? Seriously, what fight where you seen him frustrated? I never seen it. I seen him act aggressive, but I never seen him frustrated. He never had a controversial decision.
As far as feet go, you think Terence Crawford can cut the ring off Ray Leonard?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so. Because Ray Leonard is not going to back up the whole fight.
No.
With 12 rounds, he's not going to back up the whole fight, so he's going to have to.
Well, he can, but I feel like he's going to step the Ray. Well, first off, he's used to fighting. At that time, he's used to fighting 15 rounds. So fighting 12 rounds, he's not even in the championship round, so he's not going to get tired. Terence Crawford don't get tired either, but Ray Leonard can move around for 12 rounds and or step to Terence Crawford, win a 50-50 exchange, and set him on his ass. He's too fast. He's going to get Terence Crawford angry. Bolo punches, all that shit. and then Bud is going to get desperate. And when he gets desperate, he's going to get sat down.
These are quality. You putting jackets on them that you never see. I never seen him desperate. He knocking people out in the 12th round. Benavidez, people laugh at that.
The dude with one leg?
Huh?
The dude with one leg?
Homeboy's solid, though.
With one leg?
Too.
He was dragging that bitch. He was dragging that bitch around.
And because Bud is short. Bud is about 2 inches shorter than Ray Leonard, too. He like 4 inches shorter than Benavidez. You know what I mean?
Bro, Ray Leonard is a full balanced breakfast, right? He can step to you. He can cut the ring off.
Oh, bro.
He can box off the back foot. He can move and punch. Great body puncher. Great finisher. Great jab. Like, bro, chin. Like, whatever you want out of a welterweight. Ray Leonard is.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? I like Ray Leonard, but I don't think he'll just knock him out like that. Homeboy, like I said, is dynamic. He's not easy to figure out, and he's very intelligent. If you easy to figure out, then yeah, but if you're gonna have to really think when you beat Crawford, you know what I mean? Because he's gonna show you different angles. He's game. Like a game bred pit bull, he's real game, and that benefits him against Ray Leonard because we know if it goes to the cards, who gonna get it? Like we know that Crawford ain't gonna allow it to go to the cards, so somebody is gonna have to get knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I keep
saying that.
Ray Leonard hit the dance floor too. That'll be a good fight though, bro. I think he got a real good chance, bro. If they fought 10 times, I think he can win 5 of them. He ain't gonna win every single time, but he'll win. That's just me on that one.
Terence Crawford has a lot of bad habits. He's very dynamic, but he has a lot of bad habits.
Break his bad habits down?
How much time you got?
Because people be saying that.
I said how much time you got?
Go ahead, because it's for the people.
Okay.
Make sure
I wanted to keep
watching.
We got a couple of more people to get to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
All right. So first bad habit I see Terence Crawford. He pulls straight out a lot of times. That's how he gets caught. I don't know if you saw him against Gamboa, but a lot of times that he's been hurt, he pulls straight out instead of angling off after exchanges. Second thing, he struggles to parry a jab out of the orthodox stance. He really has trouble controlling distance, engaging distance in orthodox. So that's why he switches southpaw, because orthodox fighters struggle with southpaw's distance. So it's a couple of things I see that Ray Leonard can capitalize on. That's why I said in those exchanges, Terence Crawford pulled straight out. I got got Ray clipping him. I'll let you get the last word though.
Nah, I think, like I said, I think Homeboy make it into a street fight and bum rushing, because we know, we heard the rumors who was dogging Ray Leonard and Camp. And I don't want to get sidetracked, but we know in Camp who was, and you know too, you know who was dogging him in camps. You know, a guy from Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't even want to bring his name up. So if he dogging him in camp, Crawford can replicate that with his long arms. It'd be a hell of a fight, and he's game like the boy AP from Cincinnati, Ohio. So we'll see.
We'll
see, bro.
I've heard of guys a lot lesser than Aaron Pryor dog Terence Crawford again.
I haven't.
You have.
I heard.
So
what's that name?
So y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this one? I guess this is the one that, you know, everybody came here for. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Terence Crawford. I don't even have to say that. I can just sit here and let you handle yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead.
In the fantasy thing, the thing with Floyd, his defense is so good. We both can agree that we talking about 147 or 140?
147.
We both can agree that Floyd defense kind of like, when it comes to fantasy, it kind of like gives him the edge because of his defense. So Homeboy would have to see the thing with Floyd. For those who wonder, make sure y'all smash the thumbs up. There's 37 people watching. YSM be giving you the exclusive interviews. Smash the thumbs up. Listen, Floyd Mayweather and Crawford is another classic. He can definitely win 5 rounds. Can he win 7? That'll be remains to be seen. Because to me, with Floyd, you can't give him time to think. But Crawford having a longer reach than Floyd and a crazy mean streak, but his defense, we might kind of like Floyd might get him on that. Because I think Floyd, for those who wondering, I think Floyd better than Sugar Ray Leonard. So that's just me. So it won't be no blowout. It ain't. You're not gonna blow him out, bro. Because he not Shane Mosley. You're not gonna just blow him out because he's smart. Now he could. Now sometimes you fight Floyd, you might get caught up in the moment. So we might be on an agreement on this one. I say 60-40 Floyd, 55-45 Floyd.
I feel as though with Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, is this going to be the Floyd that fought Zab?
The aggressive? No. I'm
talking about the time frame.
That's when he was aggressive.
Yeah.
When he fights southpaws, he become aggressive, except with Shane Mosley or against Manny Pacquiao. So the Floyd, this fight will be close.
If Terence Crawford comes out in the orthodox stance, Floyd establishes the jab early, upstairs, downstairs, a bunch of different level changes. Terence Crawford shifts into southpaw, and then Floyd throws the lead right hand and then ducks under, clinches. I think Terence Crawford gets real frustrated, starts to get a little bit desperate. Floyd starts picking him apart. Floyd, 9 rounds to 3, 8 rounds to 4, clean, decisive win.
I say like 7. I gotta give Crawford more credit. I say 7-5. He can win 5. He can definitely win 5. Madonna won 4. He can definitely win 5.
This is the thing. In order to get certain rounds on Floyd, you got to start fast. And Terence Crawford doesn't start fast. Terence Crawford likes to download information like Floyd. So there's going to be a situation where, are you going to give Floyd the first 2 or 3 rounds and then think you're going to figure him out? The fight has multiple different styles. Like he can get you in a multitude of ways. I think it's the jab to the body that really, really frustrates Floyd. Frustrates Bud. Sorry.
Yeah, that'd have been a classic, dude. Because we seen Chop Chop hurt Floyd, Chop Chop southpaw, but he ain't gonna fight Crawford like he fought Chop Chop. He would be a little bit more reserved because Crawford is a dog. You know what I mean?
No, I think Terence Crawford does have some success. Remember, if you have the speed to get to Floyd, Terence Crawford is a sharp puncher. He'll definitely touch Floyd a couple of times, but I feel like Floyd will adjust. That's just what he does.
Crawford is the best adjuster in boxing right now. Like, so that's why that makes the fight very, very interesting.
Okay, you can call him the best adjuster, but that's like calling a 6 in a room full of 3s the best looking girl. I mean, it may be true, but
you don't think his adjustment game is up there with Floyd?
No, fuck.
Oh man, I don't know about that, bro.
It's one adjustment. Hey, I'm getting hit with the jab. Oh, I'm returning softball. It's one adjustment.
Because when you fight Earl, he's gonna have to. I think he's gonna take away Earl's jab, but he does more than It's more to it than that. Because see, one narrative out there that he starts off slow. What it is if y'all got a car, you might be going 30 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour. You still going pretty fast, but then you put it in gear, then you start going 70 and 80. That's what he does. He doesn't really start slow because he doesn't really lose the rounds. He starts off at a certain pace and then he picks up his gears, and his stamina is so phenomenal and his adjustments is so phenomenal that people is left in the dust, basically. Another guy that's great that picks up gears is usually Usyk as well. But he got more to his game than Usyk, but Usyk is a great fighter. So
hit the like button, yo.
So I wouldn't say he start off slow. I say he start off at 50 miles an hour, and then he gets up to 70, 80, and then it's usually over. Because like I say, he's not really losing the rounds. It's a little closer. But even the thing that all great fighters do, they don't really let you gain too much momentum. Floyd doesn't let you gain too much momentum. He'll get you back. And homeboy got a meaner streak than Floyd. He's trying to get you out of there. Floyd don't really try to hurt you. Once he got up to the higher weights after a while, he wasn't really trying to hurt you like that. He just like, whatever. Crawford is really trying to get you out of there.
The one thing that separates Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather is Terence Crawford gets emotional during fights. He needs to get his lick back. Floyd doesn't get rattled. The game plan is the game plan. And that's the separation. When Floyd catches Terence Crawford with a good shot, Terence Crawford is going to abandon certain fundamentals and try to get Floyd out of there. And Floyd's going to be Floyd, picking him apart slowly.
Floyd would clinch him, yeah.
And Floyd Mayweather is better in the pocket.
Yeah.
He's better in the pocket fighter. So
he can literally fight like James Stoney in the pocket if he wanted to. I agree with
that. I see Terence Crawford going in for the kill and then getting caught with an anchor punch off the shoulder roll. And just being frustrated. Don't think this is a fight that he can win.
It'll be a good. It ain't no blow, bro. It ain't no blow.
I said 8-4, 9-3.
I say nice. I say 7-5, and if I could see 7-5 in a close fight. You know what I mean? In a close fight, that'd been a hell of a fight, bro. I would have loved to see that one right there,
Yeah. Hit the like button, yo. I don't go live that much. Y'all asking me to go live. Hit that like button. All right. We got 2 more, and then we out of here. Felix Trinidad. Big 147. Go ahead, Lee. Take it away.
First, the game plan, I'm sure he's not gonna brawl with him. If you any welterweight that sit there and try to brawl with him is gonna get knocked out by Tito. So you're gonna have to add some tricks in your game. You're gonna have to prevent him from setting his feet. So his game plan against him will be similar to what he did Postal. Move around and tag him and make it boring. But the thing about it is, homeboy is so aggressive, like Earl Spence, that I think Crawford can knock him out late. But he's gonna probably get dropped because Trinidad Trinidad got some smoke with him. You know what I mean? And Trinidad like was one of my favorites, bro. But I think Crawford can get him late though, because Trinidad. The thing about him, he needs to set his feet. If you prevent him from setting his feet and his balance be off a little bit, I think Crawford is physically stronger than him on the inside too. Because a lot of those guys, when you bigger like that and taller and you dropping down, you lose some of your physical strength. So I see Crawford. I can see Crawford late if he does this game plan. But if he get down there and start trying to brawl with him, Tito going put him away.
Okay.
But if he don't set his feet, he's done. Because can we agree that Crawford career will be better than Winky, right? Peekaboo Winky beat Trinidad pretty easy. But go ahead.
All right. A lot to unpack. Remember, we talking about at 47. That wasn't Winky at 47.
I know, yeah.
All right. So what the fuck?
And Crawford is not a runner, and he don't fade like Oscar De La Hoya, and he's slicker than De La Hoya. So that Crawford definitely will be able to beat Trinidad in a good fight. This ain't no blowout, but he'll definitely be able to beat him.
So have we seen Trinidad have success against slick southpaws? Yes. Now, it was against Sweepy, but Sweepy was a little bit older.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. I think Terence Crawford, if he stayed disciplined and stayed true to his game plan, he could outbox Tito.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he would.
Why you act like he's a
bro? Terence Crawford has the propensity to want to fight. Hey, Lee.
But he's a smart.
I'm not a Tito expert. I brought somebody in because
bring him in.
Like to debate the Tito.
Bring him in.
They like to debate the Tito topic with you.
Yo, shout out to
Mill City.
Shout out to Mill City. I'll be seeing your interviews. He the interview guy right there. He the interview
doing
guy.
A great job. If you in the chat, subscribe to Mill City. He's doing his thing.
But if he can't set his feet, Tito Trinidad gonna get beat, and he might get knocked out. But go ahead, Mill City.
I just tapped in, guys. So we talking about Tito Trinidad and what?
Tito Trinidad, Terence Crawford at 147 pounds. So only those versions. The best version of Tito at 47, the best version of Terence at 47.
Tito got that crack though. Tito got a punching chance. Terence Crawford, he a good fighter. Tito got a punching chance. That's about it. I mean, I think Crawford more crafty in there. But remember, there's different eras too, man. Like who Tito beat in his career versus what Terence Crawford's doing right now.
He got some solid names. He got Obokar. He got the Mexican dude that lost to Vargas. He had like 10 defenses too. See, a lot of people was all on Oscar because he was more popular. But I always like Trinidad over Oscar. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He was like my favorite Tito. I ain't gonna lie.
Tito wins at 47 is what? It's Oscar, David Reed. That was a solid joint.
No, that was at 54.
Oh, David Reed was at 54?
Yeah, 54. Okay. And Will Choppy is at 60.
So basically, Oscar and Sweepy. Yeah, I mean it.
And he got
10 title offense is crazy though.
Yeah. And Yuri Boy Campus was solid. And today's Yuri Boy Campus would be like, I don't know.
Macho.
He would be like a higher level than Mean Machine, maybe. What y'all think? As far as how good he was, because I think he had a belt. Yuri Boy Campus, yeah.
And then what? Tito's taller.
Yeah. Tito's about what, 5'10", 5'11"?
Yes. He's like 5'11", yeah.
I'm
sure pause. Is he longer?
His reach ain't. Crawford is an anomaly. For him to beat 5, that's like an advantage. When you smaller and got longer arms, that's always an advantage. Like
that's a fact.
Yeah, because Hagler wasn't that tall neither. Yeah.
All right. So his wins is Yuri Borcampus when he was 56-0, Hector Camacho, Obakar, Sweet Pea, and Oscar.
Maurice Blocker was good too, y'all.
Maurice Blocker was solid.
He was solid. Yeah, that's who he won the title with. Maurice Blocker was solid, bro.
Yeah. That would be that's a fantasy fight right there.
That's because Trinidad is an anomaly, bro. He's like a once in a lifetime. The way he fight, bro, he gets you so hyped. He keep coming out there, bro. Like, but he do have his flaws though. Like I say, he do need to set his feet though. So if you're another fighter out there that you ain't nice on the back foot, you're going to get knocked out, bro.
You're right. It's just like they both got that similarity. If they get dropped, they coming in different. Yeah. But you're right. Like, it seems like Crawford got like more gears to him.
Yeah.
If Terence Crawford stays disciplined, he outboxes Tito.
You always say if he stays disciplined.
See, but that's the thing, though. Terence Crawford, the only time we've seen Terence Crawford stay disciplined for 12 fucking rounds, Victor Postol. Any other time,
Jose Benavidez.
Nah.
He was disciplined.
He was mixing with the Jose, man. He was mixing.
But isn't that good? You got, in the old schools are to tell you got to box with a brawler and you got to brawl with a boxer. So you got to do that. So he knows how to do both. So to beat a guy like Crawford, you're gonna have to really be on your A game. That's why Mill City, who you got him beating Earl Spence, or how you got that? Well, y'all got channels. Sometimes y'all can't really say because people. I know when you got a channel, people be like, so you don't got to answer it if you don't.
Whoa. We ain't talking about Earl.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We talking about Terence Crawford versus the greats. We'll get the Earl. We'll get to that topic. Everybody, we kind of like done that topic to death. All right, so I'm willing to concede. I think Terence Crawford. I would favor Terence Crawford. They fought 10 times, 7 out of 3. 7-3.
That's fair. That's fair. Because you're not going to brawl at 147. If you brawl with him, you're going to get knocked out. Like, he different. His stamina crazy too. Like, he does get dropped though.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't get tired. And we've seen him.
Tired.
B-House was good. We've seen him get beat. We've seen him get beat, but only by bigger men.
Who, Trinidad?
Yeah.
And Wookie, right?
You had to have a certain ability. You had to have a certain ability to, number one, absorb his punishment, but also be strong enough to like hurt him when when he like falls in on his shots or is off balance for missing. So I can see Terence Crawford getting over on Trinidad.
Fighting boring. Fighting boring. Make it boring.
Yes.
You gotta make it boring. Don't go out there and play crazy with Trinidad. He would have to make it boring, tagging, and then later when he see him hurt, because Crawford is a great finisher. A lot of times people had Trinidad hurt, but they didn't go for it. Like that Vargas fight, that fight was crazy. That was like two of my favorite fighters fighting at the same time, man. Vargas, bro, if
you try to fight Tito, this is how you end up.
Yeah, you're gonna get
milk cart.
Yeah.
Comic book. Facts.
He said Trinidad was a bully, but who y'all gonna go next? B-Hop versus B-Hop? Nah, B-Hop is at 160. Me and Mill gonna debate Roy Jones. Jones.
I got that next week.
Yeah, Roy Jones versus B-Hop or just Roy Jones, period. I'm gonna wait for that. I ain't gonna spill all the beans on that.
That's a good one.
All right, so we're gonna go last but not least. One of my favorite welterweights of all time, the Hitman. Oh, I'll let y'all go. Oh wait, let me get the super chat real bad. Salute to my man Molly Mall, Hearns, Hagler, Benavidez. Only ones beating Bud. Nah, bro. Ray Leonard.
He said, Who you think, Mill City? How you got that fight right there, Mill City?
Ray Leonard and
No,
and
Blood versus
Tommy Hearns,
Thomas
Terence Crawford, 47.
at 47. Damn. I think Hearns, bro.
You got Hearns, okay.
I think it would be hard to get away from that jab, to be real. And that's a big boy too.
What's
For
Hearns'
the
reach?
first time at welterweight, Terence Crawford will have the smaller reach.
What's homeboy reach? What? Hey, everybody in
Terence
the
reach
chat.
is out of 76 or 78.
Okay.
That is ridiculous. I remember playing with him on fight night. That jab was long as shit.
But let me ask you this: who the smarter fighter, Thomas Hearns or Crawford? And we know that IQ in any sport that you do, your IQ always supersedes your skills.
Oh,
Who's the smarter fighter?
Wait, a 78-inch reach.
Okay.
Crazy. with pop.
And speed.
Pop with the jab.
Yeah.
Just pop with the jab alone.
He do, but let's break Tommy Hearns down though, because when I be speaking in this chat, like I said, I'm not brainwashed. I watch tape on my own. His two biggest knockouts was against who? Pepino Cuevas. We talking about the low weights. Pepino Cuevas and Roberto Duran, which was at 154.
Yeah, that was at 54.
He fought slick fighters.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't doing that. He faded against Tommy Hearns. He can't really take pressure. I don't know if it was because he was
faded against Ray Leonard, but we talking about in 12 rounds.
In 12 rounds, okay.
Remember,
that's a difference, yeah.
Put it in their pocket.
But against slick fighters, he don't got no big knockouts. Thomas Hearns, we love Thomas Hearns, but his biggest win of his career is Duran with Fredo Benitez at 154 and Virgil Hill.
Yeah, but what about what he was cracking at 47 though?
Pino Cuevas, and that's it. And he faded. Like, and one thing about Thomas Hearns that a lot of people don't realize, your IQ gotta be fucking stupid to fight Marvin Hagler and brawl with him. So how you gonna be? You can't do that. It's about being smart. Why would you brawl with Hagler in your first fight? That goes to show you like something is not right with him, because guess what? He was trying to please the crowd and his IQ wasn't there. Yeah. And I'm not hating on him, but these are just facts. And if you look at it, I forget which fight it was. Emmanuel Stewart blamed leg massages. It was either the Hearns fight or the Hagler fight. He blamed leg massages on his guy fading. Come on, bro.
He did play towards the crowd too. You're right about
that. You can't do that. You can't do that against Crawford. That'll get you knocked out. Now, it's entertaining, but if you really study boxing, you don't tell your fighter to play for the crowd. Sometimes you need a boring victory. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, though. IQ over everything. Everybody know Bub's smarter. Now, Thomas Hearns was a little different than Trinidad too, but he's kind of the same way, though. He would have to pressure him. Because I know it's the amateurs, whatever, but they have vigor. We know the boy for Cincinnati beat Thomas Hearns. I don't need to mention his name. AP, Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the GOATs.
Yo, but you talking? Wait. I don't like people bringing up the amateurs, because that's like me saying, "Oh, Danny Garcia beat Terence Crawford." Who got beat Terence Crawford in the amateurs?
No. I'm just saying with certain styles. Even in the pros, if you put pressure on them. A lot of times a lot of people was in all of them because he was tall. And even now, when you hear people talk about Hearns, oh, he's this way. But what about your IQ? Are you smart? IQ over everything.
You bring up a good point with the IQ, right? But these are the questions I got for you.
All right.
You said Terence Crawford's going to have to pressure him. Can he walk through that fire and hurt Tommy Hearns?
Yeah.
We've seen Terence Crawford hurt by Yurkis Gamboa. We've seen Terence Crawford hurt by Mean Machine. Can he walk through the fire through what Tommy Hearns has, a piston jab, and then a sharp right hand coming right down?
Yeah. He can do it. He's gonna have to, because being on the outside, I can see him. I can see him moving around the ring, clinching and Lauren too, because
He definitely got better footwork for sure, Crawford.
Exactly. So he gonna have to use his footwork too. And if Tommy Hearns can walk, if Sugar Ray Leonard can walk him down, why can't Crawford?
Crawford isn't a better inside fighter than Sugar Ray Leonard.
But he walked him down though, and homeboy. Thomas Hearns loved to hit the dance floor, bro. He loved to hit that dance floor.
Sugar Ray Leonard is first a bigger man than Terence Crawford. Sugar Ray Leonard is a better insider fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard is a better stalker than Terence Crawford.
I don't know about that, bro. Did Sugar Ray Leonard ever go 7 straight years?
I think Sugar Ray Leonard might be better than Crawford and everything, to be honest.
You crazy, RG. Hearns has excellent legs.
Hey, yo.
No, he don't. He got weak legs, bro.
Bro, who at 47 did Terence Crawford beat that you would favor Ray Leonard to stop?
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I don't think, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure if Ray Leonard would stop Errol Spence.
Terence Crawford hasn't faced Earl.
But he's about to. He's about
to. I'm pretty sure Ray Leonard smokes Earl. Smokes him.
I can see him beat him. I don't know if he
No. Not beat Earl. Smokes him. You can send this to Derrick James and whoever he smokes him.
You smokes him. Let's stop, Mill. From a technical level. Shout out to Derrick James. He got a crew. From a technical level, you think Hagler was way more technical than Errol Spence?
Nah, I think Earl might be a little more technical.
Okay, so did he smoke Hagler?
No.
Okay, wait.
So why
are you going to examine the circumstances behind a dude coming off of a detached retina facing Marvin Hagler 3 years after retirement? So 3-year layoff, moving up from what, welterweight to 60 to do it. Are you comparing that? Are you comparing those scenarios?
It was like I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even watch that fight. It was like a gimmick, bro. He had a dude in the corner. That was like a gimmick. That's like a video game. It's like a gimmick, bro. He had a dude in the corner saying out stuff. Then he would pity pat. That was like a gimmick. And homeboy, like Marvin Hagler does some stuff too, man. Like I ain't trashing the older fighters, but I see weaknesses in them too, and I call it out on certain things that they do, like. You know what I'm saying? But I think, I don't know if I can see him beating Earl. I don't think he just like beat him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, does Earl beat for Fedor Benitez? That'd be
I'm not even sure about that.
I don't know about that.
That's been good.
Well, Fedor Benitez, he might box his socks off, to be honest.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one, though. But I don't like that. I think that was, I don't know if it was rigged, but
then it's tough too, because you got Errol that he's more down the middle, and then if he throws wide shots, it's down low. Hagler was throwing wide shots whenever the fuck he want for 14 rounds.
Yeah, well, Mill City, why they stop the fight then? Why they stop the fight with Benitez and Ray Leonard? Why they stop the fight in the last round with a couple seconds left?
And I hate. No, I hear you. You thought it was controversial?
I'm asking, like, I watched the fight, like, why they stop it? Like, it was like a sparring session. Like I said, I don't know if they had a silent agreement to just not do certain things. They was fighting in the pocket. You know what I mean? They was fighting in the pocket.
Molly Mall. He smokes your man. If you step into Ray Leonard, no disrespect, with Errol Spence has one style. It works for him. He has one style. If you step into Ray Leonard the same way for 12 rounds, you're getting your fucking ass whipped.
You're getting your money's worth.
You may have success early. You getting your ass whipped. You know? Ray Leonard, people want to talk about Terence Crawford's adjustments. Ray Leonard is the king of stealing rounds and making adjustments. Ray Leonard can beat a fighter any way possible. Ray Leonard has no weakness. Now,
his defense ain't popping, bro.
Could you like him to be more defensively responsible? When he wanted to be defensively responsible, he could be.
But it takes
he's a killer.
So if you want to be defensively responsible, it's going to take away from your offense. It works in balance. So all them things you mentioned about
he could beat.
But you're gonna have to switch back and forth, though.
No disrespect. He could beat fucking Earl Spence with a jab, yo.
Sometimes your best defense is offense.
I'm going too far, bro. You going too far.
He beat Earl Spence with a jab.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
It's like saying, yo, who's your top 10? You really gonna you think you're gonna hear more Ray Leonard's, or you're gonna hear more?
Yo, I'm not a Spence or Crawford fan. My man was like, EJ has one style, ? Name the multiple styles EJ got.
EJ he ain't the best on the back foot, but he can.
EJ.
One thing I like about Errol Spence, he does have solid defense. A lot of people say he on the center line. His defense is solid.
EJ has good fundamentals.
His defense better than Thomas Hearns. He pressure
fights one way.
Thomas
He
Hearns.
fights one way. High guard, stiff jab, control the distance.
Get to the body.
Land body work. That's it. That's an Earl Spence fight. Close your eyes. You've seen one. You've seen them all.
Now, Earl would beat Ike Corte, Shane Mosley. He'd definitely beat Oscar De La Hoya easy.
Easy?
Right, yeah. Oscar De La Hoya is a quitter, bro. He's literally a quitter. He quit against B-Hop, bro. He's a quitter, bro. And I'm not taking away from he literally quit against B-Hop. That was
he had to go, but 47 Oscar though.
He literally his best.
You projected. We talking about 40. You want to bring up 60 Oscar. We talking about 47.
47.
You getting the man in his weakest link.
Yeah, come on, man.
At 47, he brawling with Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley don't really got a jab. Like Shane Mosley just like when I look at Shane Mosley, like besides his speed, he just kind of had a lot of speed. He won that first fight. But Earl Spence to me is much better than Shane Mosley, bro.
I'll tell you right now, Mosley's more explosive. He's more herky jerky. He's moving his head more than Spence. He ain't a one-trick pony. He gonna throw hooks at you from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
He's faster than Spence. He's explosive.
Yes.
I don't think he's a walk in the park. I don't think either of them are a walk in the park. But I don't know. What I do like about this live is y'all bringing the old school into what's happening right now.
Yeah, we need.
I think that's the dopest
I always
part.
like to do that because, like I said, a lot of times we get brainwashed. You ever people talk about football? They swear the running backs from the 70s is always better than the running backs now, or the basketball players back then. Oh, they was. It's not always.
Ricky Williams.
You gotta get the guys from the day some of their props though, bro. Some people back in the day, like yeah, but
the bias works both ways. You have people that have nostalgia bias, and then you have people with recency bias. Well, just because they see it now, then that automatically makes it better. Like
that's true.
No disrespect to Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. Ray Leonard beats the shit out of both of them, yo. Like I don't even. Floyd Mayweather beats the shit out of both of them, yo.
That would be a good fight, bro. Against Earl versus Floyd would be good, bro. Can't see the thing. The style, the all-time great that I think would beat him was Aaron Pryor because he ain't gonna give you too much time to think, and he can box too. Yo, you can't give him time to think like that, bro. You got to on him, bro.
Hey, Jalik, this is the thing that I'm seeing in the comments, right? They keep talking about Earl Spence breaking. Oh, Earl Spence, he'll break him down. He'll break this person down. He'll break this person down. He'll break their will. If you're objective, if you're only objective, if your game plan is going in there and breaking an elite fighter's will, you're going to lose. I'm talking about an elite fighter, right? I'm not a Terence Crawford nor Earl Spence guy. I'm saying if your only game plan is breaking down Terence Crawford, you are fucked.
I agree. I want to say
Terence Crawford is not going to quit. Terence Crawford's not going to give up. So if that's your game plan, you better have a good fucking plan B. And
I think that's why they're doing a rematch clause, because I think the big guys know it's going the distance.
You think it's going the distance?
you're not
Yeah.
gonna break his will.
Yeah.
Like when I heard Earl say that, I'm like, please, I hope he's just saying that at the press conference. I don't want you going in there with that kind of game plan. Because if you think you're gonna break that dude's will, dude came in with an Axel Foley fro, some Wrangler jeans, in a button up. He look like his name is Mr. Terrence that works at the steel mill. You're not breaking his fucking will, yo. You're not. He's gonna fight you.
What's gonna happen with Terence is Terence gonna land his biggest shot, and he's gonna see that Earl's still up. So from there, he's just gonna be like, all right, I gotta be smart with this dude.
Yeah.
If I can box him, I'm just gonna box him and move my feet.
True. He know when to go for the kill. He's A+ at finishing, and that's a skill. And not only is it a skill to finish guys, it's a skill to break guys down. One
True.
quality that Devin Haney lacks is his ability to break guys down and get them out of there
That
later.
is a skill.
Oh
So that's
yeah,
why he puts
absolutely.
himself in vulnerable positions late.
But
If Haney,
It's something that's not taught now, though, Lee. You're 100% right. That's something that's not taught now. How to break a fighter down.
if Devin Haney learned to break fighters down at 140, ain't nobody gonna beat him, bro. Because he's gonna be stronger, and nobody gonna beat him at 140. And that includes Antoine Russell. His toughest fight will be the boy from Brooklyn, my man. A lot of people don't give him his props, but I know boxing. Richardson Hitchens, and his jab is equal to, and if you really study the tape, his jab, man, I ain't gonna say it's better, but it's about 50-50, bro. Richardson Hitchens is the real deal. His jab is the real deal. Yeah, that's that fight right there.
Yo, if anybody knows me, I'm one of the biggest Devin Haney guys. Mill City calls me the biggest Devin Haney fan in the world. Yo, Richardson Hitchens versus Devin Haney, it scares me.
Yeah.
Africa can go. Like, Africa can really go, yo.
But they both don't break guys down, so it's gonna go to the decision.
And you know what? Styles make fights, and I know a lot of people say this, but it's like Subriel Matias, right? He's not necessarily the guy that's gonna go get you. And when I mean by go get you, I mean go get a boxer. Like he's gonna get his way. But just like Teofimo got a nice first step, and he waits for you to come in. I think that the ability that Subriel got is that catch and shoot game. You ain't seeing a lot of that in boxing right now. And I think that's what makes him special. And all these guys, bro, all these guys we talk about, all these young guys, they got to get cracked by a man, no matter what.
You're right.
You know, and let's be honest, at the 140 division, the most scariest fighter, the one with the highest KO ratio is Subriel Matias.
Yeah.
Nobody calling his name for a reason.
Why would you?
Nah, Regis gotta be a good fight because he come to Regis. Him and Regis would be a classic. They had that in New Orleans. I'm driving down there.
But Subriel is calling this shit out hard, right, Jamil? He called Regis a pussy in England.
If I'm managing one of these fighters, this is what I'm doing with my fighters when Subriel Matias calling. Turning that shit right up. Nah, fuck that.
Realistically, he can't.
He ain't fucking up. Huh?
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I'm saying he ain't fucking up my money.
Mill City, can we agree that he's not good on the back foot? Can we agree with that?
Subriel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a fighter that can put him on the back foot is the boy Antoine Russell. That would be a good fight. Antoine put him on the back foot. They both.
Is he mentally gonna do that? Is he mentally gonna do that the whole time?
Any a boxer too. And then he goes to the body too. So Antoine,
he wants that fight too. Subriel wants that fight too.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Subriel is he keeps it real. Because I asked him, yo, have we seen that your whole arsenal? And he told me straight up, yo, bro, what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking maybe he was holding it off. Nah. You know, what you see is what you get. And he's calling out the guys that he believes the fans would enjoy the fight. And Antoine Russell and Regis are those ones that he really, 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 really wants.
he probably gonna have to move up to 140. I won't be surprised if he move up to 147. If he
I told him that.
fight.
You know what he said? He said that Tito Trinidad said that you will be a champion at 47.
Who does he beat at 47?
I keep it a buck with you, bro. If he fight Virgil Ortiz, he's gonna get knocked out, bro. At 147, he's gonna get stopped because I know he can't fight going backwards. And Virgil Ortiz, man, he go to the body. But I would love to see it because Matias, I like Matias, bro. At 147, the guys is bigger, and I don't like his back foot game, man.
That might be our modern day Trinidad
Oscar
de la Hoya.
Yeah, I know. Matias, man. I don't know when he's fighting again. I wish he was.
He's fighting in September.
That's gonna be Trinidad Vargas. That's gonna be a fight.
Against who? Lipinets? Is that true?
Lipinets, but they're trying to figure out if it's gonna happen in Puerto Rico or not.
Put it in Puerto Rico. They should build around him. He must see TV.
Must see TV.
Put it in Puerto Rico. That's not an easy fight, though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Eddie
he want to stop his ass.
Talking about putting on a fight at Puerto Rico. I feel like Puerto Rico needs more fights, man.
They do. Is he the only Puerto Rican champion now?
Yeah, him and Bomba Gonzalez.
Bomba, what weight is Bomba?
He like in the super lightweights. He's like I think
he's like a flyweight, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
He fighting all those Japanese guys that got all the titles over there.
Him and Virgil will be classic.
Absolutely. I you know what? I never even thought about that. Like I was like, damn, that's a good fight for 47.
Virgil, as long as Virgil, not having problems making weight, July 8th, I'm excited as a boxing fan, man. July 8th. Hopefully it don't overlap the Boots fight. Because I hate when my two, at the same time, like, bro.
Like last night, Edgar and J-Rock, this shit started the same night. It was like, I thought I was gonna have like 30 minutes.
I didn't see the Edgar fight. How did he look?
Edgar looked okay.
I like how Jamil breaks down Edgar. You know what I'm saying? He breaks him down like a manager. You know what I'm saying? He breaks him down like how he's supposed to be breaking him down. Not like these island guys. These island guys, they go too tough on Edgar, man.
He does have some value, and they not. But the thing about Eddie Hearn, we go back to 2016 when he put Kell Brook in Triple G. A lot of time he don't even care, bro. He'll put you in there even if he get knocked.
But that's why I like Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like I like him for that.
As a fan, is good, but as a manager and a promoter from long-term value, unless you got a blue chip guy that can beat the guys, it's not.
As a manager, I'm telling Eddie to fuck off.
Yeah,
I want you to do, man. Fuck you.
I think they want Munguia. I missed the interview you had with McConnelly. Do they want Munguia next? Because Munguia is vulnerable, and that's a big fight. But Oscar De La Hoya, he cock blocking, he making it more about him than the fight. He ain't gonna make the fight because something is going on with Oscar, bro. He cock blocking right now. So he ain't gonna make it.
I'm frustrated because I did a whole bunch of interviews with Connolly in Africa about the Montana Love fight, and Montana Love got hurt. So
he did. He did.
Yeah.
He probably was. He got hurt, or he having problems making weight. But they say
he got hurt.
Oh my God, that's the fight I wanted to see. That fight. Are they gonna have a replacement?
I don't know. I think they're gonna do a postponement.
The boy gonna steal the card right there.
They're gonna have to put the boy on there against Burgos, Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, 2024. I'm gonna be curious. Shout out to Shakur. I want to know if Shakur really gonna call Andy Cruz out in 12 months or 18 months. I'm going to be curious about that. That's the Andy Cruz, bro.
Andy Cruz got a lot of work for that to happen. You're gonna have to do a lot
His
of
first
work.
fight is at 10 rounds. Keyshawn Davis haven't fought a 10-rounder yet. His first. No, he hasn't. He was 8 rounds. His next fight, I think, is 10 rounds. So
Anthony Yigit was 8 rounds.
Right? So Burgos just fought Keyshawn in December. Burgos never been knocked out. So if Andy Cruz,
his first 10 rounder was Yigit.
Okay. So So his first fight is a 10 round.
That's what I meant.
In Mill City, check this out. We all know who his promoter is, Eddie Hearn. And we all see that he's on the fast track.
Hell yeah.
Eddie Hearn is trying to, Eddie Hearn will be smart because he has a charismatic style. Put him in Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, and really try to make him into a Cuban star because most of the Cubans don't have a profile.
I like that. Yeah, you're right. And you keep him in Miami and stuff like that. But then again, it's like you getting trained by Bozy. You know that them people are really like them East Coast when they love their Philly trainers and they support them and now like you see these lives with Boots and Andy together. I mean, in reality, we all know that's promotion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Yo, who's this Andy Cruz?" We all were saying that, and now people in Philly must be saying that right now too.
Yeah, that's so. When I always say, no matter what you do, like if I hang around, I don't know nothing about plumbing, right? But if I start hanging around people that's plumbers, I'm gonna pick up certain things. So all the qualities of Boots is going naturally without him even trying pass off. It's like immersion. That's how you learn language. You go somewhere, you just learn it. So with Andy Cruz, and I seen the video. Shout out to Mr. Bozy. He's learning to sit down on his things because that's the first thing. You know how fans are. We always pick out a flaw and run with it. That'd be the flaw. We just say, "Oh, he's sitting down on his punches. He's sitting down on his punches." But Bozy gonna have him sit down on his punches, and his feet is so fast, bro. So when he fights Shakur, it's like, man, that's gonna be a classic, bro.
And I did a segment with Kenny. I did a segment with Kenny Ellis, and he said the same thing. He said Andy Cruz is getting trained by Bozy. Oh, he gonna whoop Keyshawn's ass.
Yeah, that's tough for Keyshawn. Keyshawn, we already know. I like Keyshawn, but he has an AAU personality. He's like he always want to like. I would never, if I was at 135, I don't care how cool I was with Shakur, I would never say, I would tell him I would fight him. I would never concede that. Can you imagine Floyd, he cool with Zab Judah, but not wanting to fight him? He don't know that's messing up his legacy. So say if they call Shakur versus Haney next and Shakur wins. Shakur ain't going to drop the belt. He got 4 belts. What you going to do? Keyshawn move to 140? So somebody, if y'all listen at this video, somebody really need to talk to Keyshawn because he has an AU personality and he has a bronze medal, silver medal mentality. He doesn't have I'm the top alpha dog and I'm better than everybody. I don't know why he does that because he's very talented and I like him. But from a psychological standpoint, he's basically conceding it to Shakur. And then I seen a tweet about you ready to dominate, talking about Richard Hitchinson. Bro, I'm almost at 140. I'm cool with you. So that AU basketball mentality, I like something got to change, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, all the top dogs that when we talk about Keyshawn Davis, we got Jermaine Ortiz. He told him, yo, he's not even close to my level. He need to go work on something. Even guys like Michelle Rivera that lost to Frank Martin. You know, like he was saying, he's like, yo, he's not even on my level. I don't know why he's calling out Frank Martin for. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of people that don't really they see behind the lines. I think Frank Martin told me, he's like, yo, you know how he says Shakur's my little brother, big brother, right? Well, that's exactly what he is, a little brother.
Exactly. And if you look at it, he's literally 4 months younger than Devin Haney. So somebody really need to have a chat with him. And the one thing, y'all know Crawford, my dude, I got him winning. Even when they mention Shakur, they mention words is very powerful, yo. I'm like a psychologist. I listen to everything. Crawford, when they mention Shakur, he's like, ain't nobody beating him. So if you say ain't nobody beating him and your team is training Keyshawn, how does that work? What are you gonna tell? What are you gonna tell Shakur? What are you going? He might as well just move to 140 right now. Then he shouldn't be fighting at 135. Like I don't know. I don't understand that, bro.
And yo, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis. Now that Andy Cruz is with Mr. Bozy is very interesting. I want to see how the development goes. I want to see how Andy. I seen him in the gym. He's looking real good. He started sitting on the shots. I want to see his debut before I really speak on that matchup because Keyshawn's progressing nicely, man.
Yeah, he is.
That's going to be a great fight in the future. I gave you all a super political answer. I like Keyshawn. I like Andy.
Yeah, it's a mentality. Homeboy, he got an alpha mentality. If you don't got an alpha Michael Jordan mentality, you're not going. I'm telling you, it's your thoughts has to translate in the real world. So if you don't have that, you're not going to do it, bro. And Andy Cruz is like, I think I've seen the interview. He said he feel like Tank is the best at 135.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what he feel like. You know what I'm saying? I that fight, bro. That's the fight, man.
I think that the only thing that I like Keyshawn Davis, I think he's highly skilled. I just think he played with his food too much.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
He's going to feed Kid Austin and Andy Cruz. I don't think that Oscar's going to let that happen. I think Oscar's going to feed Kid Austin to William Zepeda.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch his fight. I'm wishing he'd do good. I like his mentality too. He trying to win.
So Jamil, you saying that he's gonna feed him to Zepeda, meaning Zepeda's gonna eat him up like if it was lunch?
Yes.
You think so? I don't know about that, bro.
I think Zepeda beats Floyd Schofield.
We'll see. I can't wait to see.
They do it too. Now, mind you, Floyd Schofield can get better, and he is progressing. But I think they're going to do it early enough to where as though Floyd doesn't have that seasoning that he's going to need to beat Zepeda.
I don't know because from a commercial value level, he has a big following in Texas, maybe more than Zepeda. I know Zepeda is Mexican, but his following is increasing and increasing. He fighting on a co-main event in 2 weeks. It's a business, just like
you got to understand what that promotional company may value. They're very good at marketing to that demographic, to the Mexican demographic. Yeah. They haven't had much success marketing to blacks, and a lot of people want to throw racism. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that Oscar isn't good at appealing to blacks.
No, it's not that. It's that he markets to a certain demographic, and if he's promoting that demographic, it's easy to do that. How do you promote a black guy to Mexicans? It's not as easy. It's not as easy as how we just be like, yeah, Tank got Mexican fans. Nah, it's hard for a Mexican promoter to be able to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's true.
They say his following is big. I'm rooting for him. They say his following is big in Austin. That's where I think James Kirkland from, right? Austin. Yeah. So we'll see. And we got 13 days. I can't wait for that fight, Virgil.
Yo, boxing's on fire right now. The only thing that it's missing is pro box going back to like spots, resorts in like Mexico, and fights in Puerto Rico, and then I'm there. I need somebody to throw some shit in someplace tropical so I can have an excuse. I need tax write-offs, people. Tax write-offs.
Do you think that boxing becomes even better and hotter once like these guys that are undisputed like Charlo and Devin Haney don't have the belts?
Yes. I think the path to undisputed is always better than having an undisputed champ and have them defending it against, because 9 times it'd be mandatories. You know what I mean? So when that Vlad Klitschko era, when one dude had the belt, I used to be like, oh
yeah. And I stopped watching. He would clutch. I couldn't. It wasn't entertaining like that. I couldn't watch him. But we'll see.
I'm gonna let everybody get their last piece in because we about to head out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to Mill City Boxing. A bunch of great interviews. He's doing his thing. Subscribe to Jalik's channel. Hopefully he starts it back up. It was good. Leak me on his
get your thing back up again.
I'm the student now. I'll just be observing you. Shout out to Shout out to the interview guy, Mill City. Shout out to Jamil for finally getting the heart to debate me. We're gonna debate. You need to do this once a week, Mill.
I'm saying we can do it once a week because our stuff that we be having, like over the phone, is like almost.
Yeah, we need to be debating. So once a week. I appreciate y'all having on me. I'm just the student. Y'all know me out there. I just got my dog channel. I don't really do the boxing as much no more, but you know, if I keep coming on here, y'all might give me the urge to keep doing it. But I appreciate y'all having me on there. Terence Crawford is that dude, and like I say, I almost got $1,000. He's going to knock out Errol Spence between 2 and 8 rounds. He's going to knock him out, and then we're gonna have another debate. And then I got him beating Charlo 8-4 at 154. That's just me.
Subscribe to Hardcore Boxing News. My man does a show 8 a.m. every morning. Yo, if you want that ride to work and you tired of listening to bullshit, Hardcore Boxing News is for you.
For the hardcore.
It's a lot of people out here making good content. The one thing that's good about Jalik's gonna give it to you raw. Jalik doesn't have to deal with the politics that me and Mill City have to. Sometimes we gotta, softly touch. Fighters get sensitive at times.
Yeah.
Jalik gonna be like, man, dude got an AAU mindset. He on some bitch shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
that's Jalik. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming out, fellas. I appreciate you. I love your platforms, man. I can't wait to do this again. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining me. Yo. I know I don't go live as much as y'all. I'm gonna try to do it at least once a week.
Once a week, that's all you need, though, bro. You finna get 100,000, son.
I need that. I need that.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. Like you two get you a Tesla or something. You never know, bro. Plus, you got the consulting game. Mill City already noticed that you good as a manager. Like you got to always tell him he'll be a great manager.
I don't like that fight. Nah.
When we debate on the phone, I'm like, yo, stop telling me like a manager. Just tell me how it is. I just want to hear Jamil Parker, and that's it.
I was like, nah, Edgar, he need one more fight. Nah, I don't want that, yo. Give me dude. But yeah, thanks, y'all. I appreciate it, man. I'm heading out. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Peace.
YSM Sports Media, we out.